There's nothing I love more than release week, release weekend. Happy release weekend, you guys. Temporal Fates. I keep wanting to call it Temporal Fates. Temporal Forces is finally here. The long-awaited set, Temporal Forces, which brings in a new era of Pokemon cards for the TCG. We're going to see the return of Ace Specs for the first time since 2013. So let's not wait any longer. Let's jump into it, and let's open some Temporal Forces. Here it is, Temporal Forces, Walking Wake on the front. We got Iron Leaves on the top. Our boy Raging Bull on the side. And of course, on the other side, Iron Crown. Temporal Forces, Ancient and Future Powers Endure. The ranks of Ancient and Future Pokemon continue to grow. Walking Wake EX breaks free of its past alongside Raging Bolt EX, while Iron Leaves delivers high-tech justice with Iron Crown EX outside of Area 0. Wugtrio and Farigiraf shift types as Terra Pokemon EX, and Pokemon trainers everywhere prepare for the return of Ace Specs. A Rupture in Time brings Wild Beasts and Cyber Visions to battle in the Pokemon TCG. Temporal Forces, long awaited. Let's wait no longer. Let's crack it open and see what we got inside. I'm very excited for this set as a player and collector. Some fun new cards for not only the collection, my future and ancient collection. Looking for all three of the big ones. We want to get Walking Wake, Raging Bolt, and of course, Gouging Fire. And then for our future collection, we need that Iron Leaves, the Iron Crown, and the Iron Boulder. 36 packs of Temporal Forces. You're going to hear me refer to it as Tempora Forces quite a bit, so get ready for that. This all tucked away. Here we go. Let's take a quick look at each of the different pack arts. We've got 2 Ancient, 2 Future. We've got Iron Crown, Walking Wake, Iron Leaves, and of course, Raging Bull on the pack art. A lot of fun new cards in this set. We're going to go through it a little bit slower, the first part of this box, and then we'll pick it up as we get going. The return of Ace Specs being one of the biggest things in this set. If you guys didn't know, the Ace Specs were around during the black and white era in 2012, 2013, but they are making a return this year, which will shake things up in the TCG as well as in collecting. The Master Ball so far being the only card that has come back from the old Ace Specs. I'm sure we'll see a few others, but that is one I'm definitely excited to pull. Everyone loves a Master Ball. We got Shroomish on our reverse. We got a reverse Meltan and a Hollow Iron Valiant, the future Iron Valiant to start us off. So we're going to see a lot of future Pokemon. We're going to see a lot of ancient Pokemon as we tear through Temporal Forces. This whole set based on all the Paradox legendaries that came out in the DLCs. This is actually a really unique set, well, time for these sets to be released, because this same week, the brand new Japanese sets that were just announced, if you guys didn't see it, a new English set, Twilight Masquerade, was just announced. So we're going to be seeing a lot of brand new cards coming up very soon. We got a sneak peek at this set nice and early in Japanese. We got Behem and the Hollow Mag Cargo. If you guys didn't see that video, we did do an opening of Cyber Judge and Wild Force where we got a sneak peek at this set in Japanese. I'll have that linked down below. Go give that a watch. But like I said, I'm really excited for this set because not only do we see some new cards and new gimmicks introduced for collecting, but also as a player, the TCG has finally gotten a nice little shake up. Rotation has hit. All the cards from Evolving Skies and earlier are now gone, which means a lot of these cards are going to be big players in the TCG. So there's a lot of cards I'm looking at collecting from this set. Ooh, our Rellor just evolved into Rabsca. Let's go. The Spherical Shield. And another Hollow Mag Cargo. But enough about me. Let's take a close look at this set and see some of these brand new arts, because there's a ton of stunning new art rares in this set. Some beautiful full arts. We've got some really nice EXs, but the secret art rares for these legendary trios are just absolutely insane. We got Meltan, C-Dot, Totodile, which I had in my 2 of my 3 pre-release decks. We got Cypher Maniacs Code Breaking. We got the Code Breaker. Need that for the TCG. We got Bayhim, Reverse Fortress, a Reverse Frostmoth, and a Hollow Future Miraidon. Gonna be getting a whole lot of play in those brand new future decks. Raging Bull has one of my favorite secret art rares of this entire set. That is one that I will definitely be keeping my eye out for. But like I said, even the art rares in this set are absolutely stunning. So I'm really excited to see what we pull in this box. Would love to know what you guys are searching for from this set. We got Bramblin just blowing around in the wind. We got Girafarig, who's for Rigoraph, got an EX Terra in this set. So we'll also be looking for those full art Terras for my little collection. We got another Code Breaker. Sawsbuck, a Reverse Wiglet. Wiglet getting a lot of love in the TCG. We got a Reverse Roserade and a Hollow Feraligatr. Speaking of pre-release, Feraligatr, I had 2 Feraligatr sets, one of them with the stamped, and then I had 2 stamped Matangs. I had a blast playing pre-release. I did 3 separate pre-releases during pre-release week. Ended up going 3-0 in all 3 of my events, which was super cool. I played 3 different decks. I had the Miraidon Future deck in the first one. In the second one, I had the Koraidon Ancient deck. And the last one, I went fully Matang, and it was just so much fun. A lot of luck involved in those pre-releases, but fun nonetheless. And we got to test out and check out a lot of the new cards. We got an Ancient Booster Capsule. We got Rapidash, Bolton. We got a Reverse on the Iron Valiant. We saw the Hollow Rare earlier. A Reverse Mawile. And the Hollow Roaring Moon. This Pokemon, TCG players, be ready. That Vengeance Fletching right there. This attack does 10 more damage to each ancient card in the discard pile. So 70 plus. This reminds me of the old school Vespiquen from the X and Y era. They had a deck called Lost March. And basically, instead of cards discarded, it was cards in the Lost Zone. I think it only did plus 30. So I think like Roaring Moon is like a bulkier, stronger version of that Vespiquen, but it makes sense because in the TCG right now, some of these Pokemon are quite bulky. Hopefully we'll see some of them, but they're up over 300 health. So that 70 is going to be very necessary. We got Drillbur. We got Relor. We got the Perilous Jungle for all the damage counters there. We got Unfezant, Centiskorch, Reverse Deerling, a Reverse Keldeo, and a Hollow Drampa the Grandpa. The first part of this box has been pretty quiet to start, but that's okay. That just means the second half of this box is going to be where all the bangers are at. And it just means, hopefully, we're going to be waiting for something extra special in this box. I've noticed with the last few sets, though, it feels like the hit rates have calmed down a little bit. They aren't as crazy as they were. I love this Hoot Hoot card. It is so cute. But they're not as crazy as they were at the beginning of these Scarlet and Violet era, which personally I like. It makes getting the big hits feel so much more rewarding when you didn't just get 6 more of them in the same box. We got the Explorer's Guidance, which is the discard version. What is that? Ew. It's a weird little dirty ink spot on that card. We got a Reverse Sharpedo, a Reverse Brambleghast, and our first EX, the Scovillion EX! First EX of the box, we'll take it. The Spicy Pepper. I told you that just means it's time for this box to warm up. And right there, the right way to do it with a Spicy Pepper. Let's get rid of the code card. 1 to the front. Feel free to guess that energy. Let's go 1 time this time. Water. Woo! The 1 guess, I'm not guessing anymore. I'm going to end on a high note. We got Ponyta. We got Katot. Cottony. Carvana. Palafin. Ooh, there we go. The Eerie. This one's a big one for the TCG. It lets you remove item cards, 2 item cards from your opponent's hand, which is big in the TCG right now. Items are huge. We got Colossal. We got a Reverse LGM. A Reverse Salvatore. Another fun playable card for the TCG. He lets you evolve even on the first turn and attack on the first turn with an evolved Pokemon as long as they don't have an ability. And the Whimsicott Hollow. Salvatore also getting a really cool secret art rare that's got some throwback Easter eggs for OG Pokemon anime fans and Pokemon game fans. It's got some of the old school arts on it like the old school sprites, the battle party sprites. It's really cool. We got Azumarill. We got Yamper. Another Perilous Jungle. Unpheasant. Erie's back. Erie also has a beautiful secret art rare. Sableye. The reverse Chinchino. And the Melmetal Hollow. Chinchino giving some life back to those Lugia decks with that special roll. It's attacked at 70 damage for each special energy card attached to that Pokemon. So Chinchino with Archeops can load up and do some serious damage. All right, on to Walking Wake. What'd you guys like more? If you guys played Scarlet and Violet, which Paradox Legendaries did you guys like more? Did you guys like the Future Paradox Legendaries or the Ancient Paradox Legendaries more? I got a Scarlet, so I definitely caught those first. If you guys didn't see it, ooh, the boxed order. I love that for the TCG. If you guys didn't see it, I was able to catch Gouging Fire with just one Pokeball. It was an absolute blast. I think I have the video here on the channel somewhere. We got a Reverse Duosion, a Reverse Hand Trimmer, more playables, baby, and a Full Art Explorer's Guidance. Let's go! Our first full art of the day, the Explorer's Guidance. See, it knows I was a Scarlet player with that ancient card. The Explorer's Guidance is like the discard version instead of the Lost Zone version of Colress. So this is going to be a fun one. You might see a handful of those in decks. Back at it with the future Pokemon. We've got Iron Crown. Iron Crown might be, between Iron Crown and Raging Bolt, their secret art rares might be two of my absolute favorites from this set. Two that I would love to see. Just amazing pops of color, amazing art, amazing designs. We got Grubbin. Speaking of amazing designs, Chargebug getting a beautiful art rare. We got Tranquil, Mr. Mime, Set a Scorch, the Buddy Poffin, Iron Treads, a reverse Feraligatr. I cannot stay away from this gator. A reverse Iron Jugulus, and a hollow Fluttermane. A whole lot of playables so far, so I'm not mad at that. My playable binder is going to be pretty stacked. I'm going to be ready to start making some of these decks. If you guys play the TCG, I would love to know what Temporal Forces decks you guys will be playing. Speaking of playing Temporal Force decks, this weekend coming up on Twitch, I'm going to be playing Beat the Streamer, where I'm going to be blind play testing all the new Temporal Force decks, and you guys can come and challenge me. You get a card, ooh, the Rescue Skateboard, just for playing, and then if you beat me, I've got an extra special prize for those who can beat me. We got a reverse Rabombi. We got back-to-back Rabombis. Okay. The Plentiful Pollen is serious. Hey, there it is! The art rare Katat! We talked about it earlier! The art rare Katat. There's about a half dozen of them on here. It's such a cute card. Also very useful for the TCG. It basically lets you, for one energy, search your deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon and put them immediately on your bench. So very useful. And the hollow Brambleghast. Let's get our boy Katat in the sleeve. With the replacement of Battle VIP with Buddy Pop, and I think Katat also is a good first go to help replace the whole that the rotation of Battle VIP is bringing. We got a Sleepy Raichu. That's one of my favorite cards. Such a cute card. Come on. Come on, for just an uncommon, actually that's a common. For just a common, that Raichu is adorable. We got Victini making a return. We got Bronzor, Mudbray, another boxed order. I'll take all the items and trainers I can get. We got Rabombi, Future Booster Capsule, a reverse Future Booster Capsule, reverse on the Ancient Sandy Shocks, and another hollow Iron Valiant. On to Walking Wake. This one feels a little bit thicker than some of the other packs. Let's see if that means something good for us. Every once in a while, I can't tell if they just feel heavier or if the wrapping is just like tighter, so it feels like a thicker pack, but something feels different about this one. We got Pidove. We got Pineco, Mawile, Meditite. We got a Hand Trimmer, Rabska, Iron Jugulus, Yamper, a reverse Ancient Booster Capsule in this one, and the Koraidon EX! Finally starting to heat up. We're starting to see a lot more dragon types introduced into the TCG here in this set, which is going to be pretty big for the TCG, I think. Dragon types always mix things up with their lack of weaknesses. All right, starts off, we've got a Psychic Energy. We got Ghastly, Finizen, Dunsparce. Hey, that one's a good little playable. Dunsparce into Dunsparce. We got Iron Hands. Iron Hands helped me clutch one of my pre-release games. We got another rescue board. Sandy Shocks, the ancient Sandy Shocks. We got Metagross. Helped me win another pre-release. We got Zerora. And the Farigiraf EX Full Art. One less Pokemon I need for my Full Art Terra collection. The Farigiraf EX. I told you it was so quiet at the beginning. I knew the back of this was going to have to heat up a little bit. All right, last two cards on the left side. And then we'll jump into the right side of this box. We got Dark Energy, Turtonator, Hoot Hoot's back. We got Beldum, Heatmore, Full Metal Lab, not to be confused with Full Metal Alchemist, Shaman, Slugma Reverse, Buddy Pop in Reverse, and the Hollow Ancient Koraidon. For our last pack from the left side, we've got Iron Leaves. Let's see if Iron Leaves can come up clutch and we can get some last pack magic on this half of the box. Start us off, we got a Water Energy. We got the adorable Pikachu. Pikachu and Raichu getting some beautiful arts in this set. Scyther, Salizzlepede, Meryl. We got another Hand Trimmer. I'm not going to say what I was thinking. We got Fortress. Yo, the Reboot Pod, our first Ace Spec. The Reboot Pod, the Unpheasant Reverse, and the Hollow Dunsparce. With the Runaway Draw ability, once during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. If you drew any card in this way, shuffle this Pokemon, all cards attached into your deck. So a good little pivot card as well as some draw. Let's take a closer look at our Ace Spec, our Reboot Pod. I love the bright magenta colors. I love the hollow pattern on them. It reminds me of the Radiance. Just like Radiance, you can only have one of these per deck, so you can't just load it up. You have to choose wisely, but I love the hollow pattern on these. I love the colors. I was expecting them to be dark gray like the old ones. I'm happy that they kind of switched them up and made them very different than the old ones. Looks like the last pack magic was real on the left half of the box, so we get some first pack magic on the right half of this box with Raging Bolt. We got one from the back to the front. Feel free to guess those energies again. Starting us off on the right half, we've got a Psychic Energy. We got Minchino hopping out. We got Rockruff. Litten, we're getting all the babies. Shroomish, another baby. We got the Heavy Baton. Another really, really useful TCG card. We got a Mist Energy. Sandy Shocks. We got a reverse on the Ghastly. A reverse Excadrill. And the Hollow Iron Thorns. Part of my very first pre-release deck. Iron Thorns helping me KO quite a few Pokemon. All right, let's keep it rolling. Now that we've seen everything a little bit, let's try and get through these a little bit quicker. Let's see if there's any more magic in this box. I have a feeling we got at least 1 or 2 more in here. The one thing I've seen up in the air about booster boxes is the Ace Specs. I've heard you can get up to 2 Ace Specs in a box, which is actually kind of shocked me. I thought they were going to be like 1 guaranteed per box, but I guess you must have 1 guaranteed and the possibility of 2. 2 Ace Specs in a box is kind of broken. We got a Mist Energy. We got a Bronzong Reverse. I love this art. It is such a pretty card. The purple sky to go with the purple card. The Lightning Bolts is just such a beautiful card. We got a reverse on the Carvana. And a Scizor EX. The Steel Wing and Crossbreaker. Actually a cool card. Won't be as strong in the TCG, but is a fun one and could definitely get some play. All right. Raging Bolt. Coming up big for us earlier. Can we do it again? Start us off. We've got a Metal Energy for that Scizor we just saw. We got Mawile. Meditite. Turtonator's back. We got Hoot Hoot. Iron Valiant. We've seen plenty of Iron Valiant today. Sharpedo. Metagross. We got a reverse Ekans. A reverse Medicham. And another Hollow Iron Thorns. I love the idea of all these ancient and future Pokemon in like one big set. I think it's such a cool idea. But I'm also really, really hyped. I don't want to give any spoilers if you guys haven't seen it yet, but I'm really hyped for the next 2 Japanese sets, which make up the Twilight Masquerade set in English. I'm pretty sure the release date for that is going to be the 3rd Friday in May, but I got to double check. I'll have the date on screen somewhere. I'll probably have it earlier in the video as well, but I'm really excited for that one. A lot of the cards that I want for my decks are in that one, but they're also introducing a lot of really fun DLC Pokemon. We got Meditite Reverse. We got a reverse on that adorable little Hoo-Hoo. And a Hollow Relicanth. With the Memory Dive ability, that one you'll see in a good handful of decks. That Memory Dive allowing players to use past evolutions, abilities, and, it just allows you to use past attacks, not past attacks and abilities. A little more love from Walking Wake. I think we have yet to see a regular EX Terra. There's supposed to be Wug Trio and Farigiraf. We saw the full art Farigiraf. But this also means I'm going to have to collect a full art Wug Trio for my little collection. I don't know how I feel about that. We got Heatmore, Roserade, Keldeo, Iron Jugulus, a reverse Azumarill, a reverse Groudal, and another Hollow Whimsicott. Like I was saying earlier, we will be doing a Beat the Streamer over on Twitch. If you're not following me on Twitch, go give me a follow. Come join us for some Beat the Streamer and a chance to win some Pokemon cards. I think we'll also have some Temporal Forces we'll be giving away this weekend as well. But again, good luck to everyone on their polls for release week and release weekend. I hope you guys pull some amazing cards. I would love to see what you guys pull. Come join us on Discord. Share your polls. We'll be cheering you on. We got a reverse Noctowl, reverse Rapidash, and a Gouging Fire EX! The Gouging Fire EX with the Blaze Blitz, 260 damage, 230 health. I will say the only thing about this is the little bit lower health at 230, but still, that stacks up with the regular Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. Still no Terra. I'm wondering if we're going to get a Farigiraf Terra, or just like the full art we pulled, or if for some reason that takes the place of one of our Terra pulls. It'll be interesting to see if we get any Terras in here after that. We got Yamper, Torracat. Would love to see some Incineroar in here. We got Frostmoth, Delmise, Electivire, Sableye, a reverse Puchenia, the Meltan Rare. Oh no! I should have known when we saw the Melmetal earlier. The Melmel curse. We got the jumping Meltan with the headbutt. And the hollow Farigiraf. I mean, Feraligatr. The damn Melmetal Meltans. They curse us! They curse us! Everyone who opens cards has the one card that they just cannot stay away from. And for me, it's Meltan and Melmetal. You should have seen when we were opening Pokemon Go. The amount of Melmetals we would pull was just insane. I could not stay away from the Melmetals. Alright, let's do it again. One from the back to the front. Starting us off, we got a Fire Energy. We got Meryl, Golett, Dunsparce. I need a couple more of those in the Dunsparces. We got Delmise, Electivire, Chinchito. We got Golett, Reverse Solosis, and the Hollow Miraidon. The stamped one for the pre-release decks is so sick, but I do love how these future cards, you get a little bit of shine on the edge here. Same with the Ancients. They just look so nice. Down to the last half of the right half of this booster box. Our first Temporal Forces booster box. Let's see if we got some more magic in here. We got Electric Energy, Noctowl jumping out the pack. We got Croconaw, Liggy, we got Matang, Chinchito, Great Tusk, Morty's Conviction, our first Morty of the day. Morty with a beautiful secret art rare, a reverse rare Iron Thorns, a reverse on the Katot, and the Hollow Drampa. That last pack was a crazy pack for TCG. Every card except for the 2 of them were like super playable cards. That was wild. We'd love to see packs like that. It makes my binders look a little a little better. Makes building these decks a little easier. We got Mudbray, Minchito, Rockruff, Litten. We got a future booster capsule. The Great Tusk is back. Delcatty. A reverse Snom. Reverse Latias. I keep forgetting Latias is in this set. And the Hollow Brambleghast. All right, Raging Bolt, come on. Can we see a few more of these legendary Paradox Pokemon? The legendary Paradox Pokemon are so crazy playable right now. It's unreal. Everyone hunting for them all week at pre-release too. That's all people were asking for. People trying to scoop everyone's Gouging Fires, Iron Leaves, Iron Crowns. Bianca's Devotion. There we go. We got Ryunculus. We got a reverse on the Turtonator. A reverse Breloom. And another hollow Melmetal. Meltan, go away. Melmetal, go away. Iron Leaves. I was fortunate enough in my pre-release bundles. I did pull 1 Iron Leaves and 1 Raging Bolt. So I've got most of them a little bit out of the way. I did also get really lucky in my extra packs. And in 1 Build and Battle, I did get 2 Ace Specs. So I did get another reboot. And I got the Hero's Cape. So I've got most of the Ace Specs now. Just missing the Master Ball. Just missing the Drum. And just missing the Prime Catcher. The Prime Catcher being probably the most popular of them right now. Man, look at all these playables. Morty's Conviction. Nuzleaf Reverse. Meryl Reverse. And the Wugtrio EX Terra. There it is. The Wugtrio EX. Making this Water Boy an electric type. The Tricolor Pump. And the Numbing Hold. We're just not gonna talk about that card. We're just gonna not talk about that one. All right, so we should have 1 more art rare in here. Potentially 1 more full art or secret rare. Let's see if these last couple packs are good to us. Let's end this first booster box with a bang. We've got a Dark Energy. Mighty Enna. Duosion. Haunter. Pikachu's back! I'll take as many Pikachu arts as they want to give me. Explorer's Guidance. We saw the full art of that earlier. Latias. Ancient Booster Capsule. Girafarig Reverse. Centiskorch Reverse. And the Iron Crown EX! Let's go! I think this one has had the most expensive pre-release price. I think if I remember correctly, just this basic EX was sitting at like $15 right now, which is nuts. I'm sure it'll come down by the time the end of this weekend hits. So please don't FOMO into any cards right now. Give it a week, please. But the Iron Crown EX. That being said, I will have the pre-release prices on screen for this video. I don't normally like to do that. Actually, no, I'm making the executive decision right now. We're not having people FOMO and putting these pre-release prices on here. We're not doing that. Change my mind. Remove those. If we've done it, remove them. Because, I don't know, it just feels wrong to me. And then people come back and watch the video later and are like, this card is only worth $4, not $14. And then other people FOMO in, they're like, oh my god, I gotta go get it now. And they pay that price, or they go and rip thinking they're gonna have a card that's gonna be worth a lot for a long time, and it's just like, after the end of the weekend, it's half the price. We got a Haunter on the reverse! And another hollow Fluttermane. Down to our last 4 packs. Is there any more magic in this box? We got Raging Bolt on the pack art. Lightning Energy. Nope, I knew I should have only left that the 1 guess. We got a Psychic. We got Ghastly. LGM. Solizzlepede. Meryl. Iron Treads. Buddy Poffin. Everyone's going to be looking for those. Lycanroc. Reverse Tranquil, a reverse on the Eerie, and the Walking Wake Full Art EX on the front of the box. Now in the back of the pack, another for my special collections. I have a full art Ancient and Future binder going, as well as a full art Terra collection going. So grabbing 1 of each makes my collection a little bit easier to complete. 1 less single I have to go out and grab. All right, last 3 packs. Will we get a double Ace Spec box, or will this be a single? I did notice earlier that the Ace Spec was in the first reverse slot, so that's interesting to see. They've definitely been utilizing the double reverse slots in the Scarlet and Violet era. We got Cutie Fly. I still have hope that they'll go back to just the 1 reverse. I guess that means you potentially could have... You could have a 3-hit pack. You could have an Ace Spec, an Art Rare, or Secret Art Rare, and then a Full Art or EX. That's actually kind of crazy. We got Salvatore. I didn't just now realizing and connecting the dots that you could potentially have a 3-hit pack. We got Salizzlepede. We got an Art Rare on the Groudle. And the Dunsparce Hollow. I finally got my play set. Last 2 packs, Walk and Wake. You already came through big earlier. Can you do it one last time for us, buddy? We would love it. One from the back to the front. Feel free to guess that energy for our last 2 packs. We got a Fire Energy. Golett. Dunsparce. Snom. Mudbray. Delcatty. Future Booster Capsule. Iron Hands. We're getting a lot of futures here. The Awakening Drum. It's a double Ace Spec box. Walk and Wake. Let's go. A Reverse Bolton. And the Hollow Iron Valiant. So it's not a Prime Catcher or a Master Ball, but it is the Awakening Drum. So I'm just missing the 2 Ace Specs. The final pack from our first Temporal Forces booster box. Can we end with a bang? I mean, how much more can I ask for? Double Ace Spec box, the Full Art Walking Wake. There's just not much more you could ask for. This has been a really good first box. We got Ponyta. We got Katot. Cottony. Screamtail. A Heavy Baton. Iron Valiant is back again. A Reverse Colossal. A Reverse Finizen. And the Hollow Relicanth to end it. What an absolutely awesome box and an awesome set. That was so much fun to open. I'm glad I could get my hands on just a couple days before the official release on Friday. Good luck to everyone going out and grabbing boxes and opening packs this week and weekend. Hope you guys get some amazing pulls. If you guys are going to be building any decks from this set, I would love to hear what you're going to be playing. Also, please feel free, come join us over on Twitch, YoungGaryOak. Come play some TCG with us. Come win some Pokemon cards. We'll be giving away a lot of cards from this set, as well as a booster bundle to one lucky winner. But again, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps a ton. I look forward to having some more TCG content for you guys as this set keeps releasing. Let me know what cards you guys are going to be searching for from this set, because this is another big one with some great hits, and I'm really excited. But don't forget, 2 new Japanese sets dropping this week as well, and I will have a video of that coming out soon. So we'll get a sneak peek at the Twilight Masquerade set very soon. But all right, y'all, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your night. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!